As the logo says, it's time for another Exploring Idaho.
Yeah, this week, Hector Mendoza picks up the exploration, taking us an hour north to uncover or rediscover another of Idaho's hidden natural wonders.
You've seen the roaring beauty that is Shoshone Falls, but now it's time to hit the road, where photojournalist Jason Foster and I take you just over 40 miles north of Shoshone Falls to another Idaho marvel, hiding over 20,000 tons of ice just out of plain sight in Idaho's high desert land.
And you'll know you're close when you notice that big green creature of prehistoric proportions.
Shane?
Yeah, that's me.
That's where we caught up with Shane Wallace. He runs things around here at the Shoshone Ice Caves with a little help from his friends.
What's his name again?
Alley-oop and Denny.
Alley-oop and Denny, okay.
Denny the dinosaur and Alley-oop the caveman.
Look up Alley-oop and Denny. Pretty cool comic book series.
A comic book from the 1940s with featured adventures of a time-traveling caveman.
So normally the caveman has hair?
Yep.
We are also traveling in time.
And so this is the big signal that tells everybody, well, the ice caves are right there.
Yep.
And our adventure starts here.
So entrance to the cave?
That's here.
All right.
The Shoshone Ice Cave is actually a prehistoric lava tunnel carved not by water, but fire and frozen in time.
The ice cave was formed from this volcano that's off in the distance, a couple miles away there. It erupted about 10,000 years ago.
When a dome volcano erupts, lava flows slowly underground. When the eruption ends, the lava drains, leaving a hollow tunnel in its place. It's what Alley-oop would call a lava tube.
This is all natural lava flow here that we're walking on. It's about 80 stairs to come down and 80 stairs going back.
And it was the 1880s when a 10-year-old boy named Alpha Kinsey originally found the cave while searching for his family's lost livestock and found
Real small opening at that time. Realized how chilly cold it was, went around and told his friends and family, and before long people would come down here and discovered the ice cave and would harvest this ice and utilize it at home.
Before refrigerators cooled drinks, this cave did.
Welcome to the ice cave.
Ice blocks were carved by hand, hoisted with rope, and hauled to the booming rail town of Shoshone.
So all of this right now that's coming in that's creating these icicles is all snow melt.
It's a frozen fortress, and the temperature, a crisp 25 degrees.
I'm standing above 10 feet worth of ice, below 80 feet worth of rock and other types of minerals, and they call this the Gothic Arch. Now they call it that because the lava flow that came through formed this sort of tunnel, and that's what allowed this formation to come through, which is unique as other caves get formed due to water erosion.
Now, let me geek out for a second.
You may be wondering how it's so warm out there, but below freezing down in these caves.
The answer has to do with air pressure. With one low entrance, cold air sinks and gets trapped in the cave, moisture seeps in and freezes, and the thick lava rock seals in the chill like a deep freezer.
Without that closed off, you'd be seeing 100-degree temperature air just flowing right through here, ripping in and making this no longer an ice cave.
It all comes together to form a super stable microclimate, keeping air below freezing even in the summer, which allows the ice to accumulate. Before we head back to the surface, one last cool cave curiosity to shed some light on.
Something unique about caves that you can experience total darkness. Hit the lights. Hey! And now that we've climbed out of the cold and made it back to the heat, that just signals the end of the tour. And I just wanted to thank Shane. Thank you so much for letting us come in, teaching us some things, and we got a chance to learn a lot.
Absolutely, thank you.
We're exploring Idaho.
Look for the big green dinosaur.
Hector Mendoza, Idaho's News Channel 7.
Did it not look like Hector was having so much fun?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. We also said earlier, I said, an hour north. It's 2 hours east. We had a little mix-up.
But north of Shoshone Falls, where Exploring Idaho started last week.
Exactly. That's the part we left out. All right, if you would like to enjoy this frozen fortress, hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and tours leave every hour, with the last tour leaving at 5 p.m.
It does cost $10 for kids, or I should say $10, but kids, is it kids 12 and under 15 or for adults?
No, it costs $10 for kids under 12 and then 15 for adults.
15 for adults.
Yeah.
Over 12.
There you go.